Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make some rods for your garden for electroculture. And it's pretty simple, but I wanted to show you that you can do it even if you just have some copper wire from an old project, or as I have, this is from, if you remember when I lived in Port Aransas and I took all the stuff off of the old electric pole where Hurricane Harvey had damaged all the electricity. So they replaced the pole. Well, they put in new poles, but they just left the old junk there. And I was clearing it all off, and I decided to save some of this copper. And it's come in pretty handy. I've used it for a lot of stuff. So you'll just need some copper wire. Now you can buy it. You can buy rolls of it, and I'll leave some links in the description. But this is just, if you're like me and you like to craft on a budget, then look around and see if you have some, or your neighbor does, or your little handyman friend. Then you'll need some dowels. Now I'm going to use several different sizes because I'm just now trying this. But I have, it's a person that I watch online, and they interviewed someone about this. They were showing their garden, how their cabbages were huge and their cucumbers and blah, blah, blah. So it's worth a try. It doesn't take many supplies. So I've got these. They are 3/16" dowels. Then I have these thicker dowels. I think these are 1/2 inch. And I'm going to try to wrap a few different kinds. And I'm going to try to wrap some of them, pull the stick out, and just put the copper wire in my garden so I can test it out and see what works for me. But you also could get the big dowels, like at your hardware store. They have 3 foot, 4 foot, 6 foot, even, I believe. So really not much to it. We're going to take our wire. I'm going to use this razor knife. This light's not working out too good. So I'm going to take this razor knife and cut. Well, mine's so old and damaged, it's crumbling a little bit. Normally you can just cut a slice down it, and then I've got pliers in case I need to roll it back. Like I said, this is so damaged and crumbly. It's coming apart already. So you're going to do that, strip all your wire. I've already stripped some. And then I'm going to dig a little hole, like a little trench in the center of here, just to hold my wire while I wrap it. Now you could put a clip on, put your wire across there and put a clip on, however works for you. You put a little divot in it and then bend it. So I need to get a piece off of here. This looks like a good one. There's Jeffrey making his racket. All right. I'm going to separate out a piece. Now they say, and I'm not saying this, I don't know. I just think it's worth a shot. They say that these electroculture rods will also bring more bees, which I'm allergic to, but will bring more bees, more birds, more wildlife to your yard because they are attracted to the electricity that's distributed by them. But if you don't know what electroculture is, go and read up a little bit about it. It's very interesting. And if you, like me, believe that everything is energy, everything is made up of energy, there's energy all around us, it will make sense. The same way that if you walk on the ground barefooted, it grounds you to the earth. Maybe it's just another one of my cockamamie beliefs, but I tend to believe these things. And if you don't have to do it. Nobody's going to make you do it. But I have an open mind about some of these things. Okay, so I'm just going to put the rod in my little divot there to help hold it. It's just for getting it started. And then you're just going to take your wire and wrap. Now I'm going to wrap some really wide gaps, and I'm going to wrap some with narrow gaps because I want to see which ones work. One article I read, they made a giant spiral out of thick copper, and then they just put it in the middle of their yard and said all of their plants grew from that. It would reach in every corner of their yard. But I just have plants in the pots in my yard, so I wanted to make these small ones to stick in each pot. And also that way I can see which works. So I'm just going to do like that. Leave an end or a top. I'm leaving it on each end. Stick it down in your garden. It's supposed to make it where you need less water. You don't need fertilizer. Now you also can use different metals. It doesn't have to be copper. You could use stainless steel, brass, silver. Just look into it and check it out. But copper is easy to come by. It's inexpensive and it's pretty pliable. You see how it can bend. Of course, the thicker you get a big thick piece like this. Not so much. But anyhow, that's my video for today. I hope you try it. I hope you let everyone know, including me, in your comments how it worked for you, because that's how we figure things out. We discuss it together. So have a wonderful day, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.